Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.1. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a loss of 3.34%. This equates to an average daily loss of 0.48% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $205.19 will initially indicate a slower declining rate, but it may also signal the first indication of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 11.28% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decrease of 30.14% to a decrease of 8.96%. In a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected decline of 1.24%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from a decrease of 15.7% to an increase of 27.26% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $169.82 and $254.46. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "A red day on Thursday for Apple stock after losing 0.235%. The Apple stock price fell by 0.235% on the last day, Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, from $200.42 to $199.95. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.65%, with a day low at $198.51 and a day high of $203.78. The price has decreased in 8 of the last 10 days and is down by 5.83% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 8 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating that the risk could slightly increase over the next couple of days. In total, 51 million shares were traded for approximately $10.23 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, and the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 23.13%, or $60.15, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple has made headlines recently with both promising and concerning news. The iPhone 16 emerged as the best-selling smartphone globally in the first quarter of 2025, marking a significant achievement. However, it's worth noting that Apple's iPhone revenue still fell short of fiscal first quarter targets, indicating potential challenges in capturing full market value. This mixed performance may create volatility in AAPL stock price in the short term, particularly as analysts reassess their outlooks. In another significant development, Apple is planning to rebrand its operating systems to identify them by release years rather than version numbers. This change, aimed at simplifying the consumer experience, could foster stronger brand loyalty and clarity, potentially bolstering long-term stock performance. Moreover, Apple's App Store continues to thrive, generating $406 billion in developer billings for 2024. This robust ecosystem not only reflects Apple's strong grip on app revenues, but also positions it well for future growth. Nevertheless, a report from IDC suggests that iPhone shipments may decline in 2025 due to rising tariffs and competition. If these factors arise, they could weigh on Apple's short-term stock performance. Lastly, with Wall Street analysts indicating potential downgrades for AAPL, investor sentiment may face downward pressure. It's crucial for investors to monitor these developments closely, as they will influence both the short and long-term trajectory of Apple's stock. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned a buy rating to AAPL, recommending a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of May 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned an overweight rating to AAPL, also recommending a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned a cautious rating to AAPL, recommending a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned a neutral rating to AAPL, recommending a downgrade action. On the same day, Friday, the 2nd of May 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned a perform rating to AAPL, also recommending a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Apple stock exhibits sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, leading to a more negative outlook. Additionally, there's a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of $200.88 and $203.26. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was recorded from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025. And thus far, the stock has declined by 6.27%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which could serve as an early warning, suggesting that close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots showed a sell signal 20 days ago. Bollinger provided a buy signal 37 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a sell signal 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 3 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 59 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 54 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $198.85, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.27 between its high and low, representing a change of 2.65%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 1.89%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This vital ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, frequently observed in companies with established histories or stable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.41. Pay attention to these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $202.52. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $198.85. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parekh also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 19.505. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple exhibits several negative indicators and is situated within a broad and declining trend, leading us to anticipate continued weak performance in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we hold a negative outlook on this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 30th of May, we expect Apple to open higher by approximately 79 cents, starting at $200.75. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.